So a quick introduction for the ones who don't know me. I'm a Brazilian. I'm married. I have a son, 9-year-old. I'm here in Doha right now. I've just delivered the FIFA World Cup. I have a 20-year experience in sports, in the events industry. Now I'm a positive psychology specialist, and I'm a life coach certified as well. Okay, I've just found my own business, Vanessa Sales Career Growth, and you are part of this that I call my new baby. And this is me in April 2020. I was working remotely in Tokyo in my tiny apartment, already working for the World Cup. And in this moment, even though I was just starting a new project, which was to be in the planning and operation, planning and integration area for the host country for the FIFA World Cup here in Qatar, part of me started to think, started to become not comfortable of the way I was leading my professional life, okay? I decided at that moment that I want to do something different. I wanted to do something that could help people. And I wasn't sure at that time what was it. However, I started to understand and to generate clarity to understand what I wanted. And even though I loved doing operational planning, I loved being part of a major event. I have been doing this for a long time. I wanted to do something different. So why I'm showing you all of this, this picture? Because this was the moment that I decided that I would make a plan on what I wanted to do with my new career or with my path. And to show you as well that it's not an easy way. It's not, it doesn't take a month or a day or a week. For me, I started on April 2020 to start getting my, to have the results now. And you are part of that because you are joining me on something that I started planning more than 2 years ago. This is why it's so important for us to build a plan for our personal life, for our dreams, for what comes from our heart. So that's why I'm showing you this picture. And most probably I have some colleagues here who worked with me in the host country planning integration team. And I was working with them right now and that moment, but I decided that I needed to do something in parallel. And that's why you are all here today, okay? So I really appreciate the confidence, the trust in me on that time, since that time and now here today, okay? So let me, why am I here? Okay. So a goal without a plan is just a wish. So in that moment, if I kept to myself this dream, oh, I want to do something to help people, and I didn't do nothing, I was not here today with you. And that's why I want to ensure that we need to build a plan for our dreams. We need to build a plan for what we feel is important for us. Doesn't matter if it takes time, doesn't matter if just something that will maybe be changed, that's okay. Plans can be changed. However, we need to start putting our ideas out of the paper. Take out from the paper. So before we start, some housekeeping rules. So we are recording this session as Neil just started. I would love to have you with your cameras on. I think build more connection between us. I would love you guys to interact, to share any insights on the chat anytime. We will be using Menti, as you saw, so there will be some opportunities for you to send questions at some point. So I really want you to interact, okay? Have a notebook with you, and please be present. Give yourself this 1 hour to yourself, 100%. Don't waste time with other stuff, with your phone, etc. Be present. Give yourself this time. I will open to questions. I'm planning to show you as well how you can work with me later. So I will give you all the explanation on that. Is this webinar for you? This is my question. So we don't want to waste our time, your time. So this webinar is for you if you want to have a better picture of your next steps, to build a plan that is implementable. If you have a growth mindset, it's for you as well. If you want to develop a better commitment to yourself when it comes to planning and executing your own plans, it's for you as well. If you are self-responsible, if you're an adult, it's for you. But it's not for you if you believe that there are tricks, easy paths to achieve things. If you believe that success is just luck. If you blame life, politics, or any other circumstances for the lack of action in your own life. And if you transfer the responsibility of your own results to others. So this is not for you. So let's just be clear. And I really want you now to vote. And is that if you are in, please stay with me until the end. If it's not for you, that's totally fine. You can just leave, and no hard feelings, no problems. I just want to make sure that we can have the best of our time this 1 hour that we will be together. Okay. Wow, I'm happy. A lot of people are in, so that's good. Let me just check if there is something else on the chat. No, all good. All good. So for today, this is what I will be talking about: building an effective action plan for your own projects. Okay. And we will talk about setting up the scope, breaking down on work streams and small steps, assessing what you have, and mapping the risks and overcoming the issues. And there is a key, really simple secret key that I will share as well, that will help you to build this plan. Why is not changing? Oh, now it's going to change. As I told you, I will open to questions in the end, and I will also explain how we can carry on the work that we will start today. But why most of people can't commit to themselves and to their own projects? Why we tend to be so committed to the work that we are doing, to the job, to the deliverables that we need to do in our job, in our work related. But when it comes to our personal life and personal goals, we tend to put aside. This happens a lot. And I don't know if you felt the same, but I felt that January had like 90 days. I think I did so much in January. I worked so hard in this business, in this project that you are involved now, in my job as part of the FIFA World Cup as well, doing post-tournament reports, etc. But I feel so motivated. But why some people can't keep up with this motivation throughout the year? Why everything goes down by April or May? So the idea for today is to show you why, to show you why we tend not to commit a lot. So one problem that usually happens is that our goals, especially the New Year's resolution, are not really connected to what we truly believe. Basically, we use the common sense, we use what people is talking about to set our own goals. So from the moment we understand that we need to connect our goals, our objectives to our values, to what is truly important, essential to us, this would help. So this is the first mistake. Again, the why is not clear. What is this, Vanessa? I will always say, and I will always ask you why. Why you want this goal? Why you want to achieve this? When it's not that clear, usually we tend to leave the projects aside. We tend to not continue. We tend to give up. Lack of consistency. So most of the time, we know is important. We know the goal is connected to our values. We know clearly why we need to do, but sometimes we are not consistent. And we tend to expect quick results. This is another problem. Okay, so from the moment that we understand some of the key problems we have, it's easier for us to break them, to kill them. That's why I wanted to bring you some of the key problems that we, of course, there are others, you know, we don't have courage, sometimes we are afraid. This takes a whole new webinar when to talk about each one of these mistakes. But I wanted to point out here, because some of you may be in one of these, in one of these situations. But I'm sure you can make it. I can make it. I'm doing already. So I'm sure if you are here, if you are committed to yourself, you can make it. Okay, so let's start now. Let me just see if we have any comment on the chat. Are you ready for us to start building your action plan for 2023? Oh my God, my English, my poor English. Yes, let's go, let's go. Cool. One quick note, usually my webinars, we tend to put a lot of hands-on. Today, it's gonna be hard for you to do as we go, because you need time to think. You need to think with your heart what you actually want in terms of what plan you will be building. But in the end of, but later, probably by tomorrow, I just need some time, we will be sharing the report, right, Neil? Yeah, and an activity sheet, where you can actually build your plan in this PDF. So the idea is that you will get all these questions, you will get all these topics, so it will help you. For today, make sure to clarify any questions, to understand what we have to do on this step by step. Use the time to ask me anything that you want, and then take some time this week to actually build your action plan. Okay, remember I mentioned that I want to bring your expertise as a project planner, as a project manager, to your own goal. So when it comes to setting up the scope, is what is your project about? What you want to bring to this project? What is this goal? And again, could be something big, could be something small, could be something for yourself, could be your health, anything, okay? So what is the project that you will be working on? What are the main goals for this? What you want to achieve with this project? Okay, is this something you want to start a new job? Most probably we have a lot of people who are finishing contracts right now and would like to start to search for a new job. let's try to understand what is this project? Because this project could be you getting a new job. Getting a new job, searching for a new job also takes time, also needs your actions in different fronts, right? Getting ready, developing a new ability. So anything that you want. Is this something personal? You know, probably for this year, you decided to be healthier. This could be your healthy project. Doesn't matter. The most important is that you set a clear scope of your project. What is the main goal? What are the main goals? Why you need to achieve that? Question yourself, why? Anytime. The why is what will give you the gas to continue doing when things don't go well, okay? So ensure to understand why you need to achieve that. Because depending on the why is not strong. Oh, it's so nice if I could get this job. Everyone would see me as the best project manager. It's not that strong, because on the long term, when things get hard, you can't keep up. So the why should be really strong. Is this aligned with my values, my personal policies, my long-term goals? Again, this is all connected to what I was talking about, the why. And for the ones who joined me on the Clarity webinar in October, I give a whole session about this to understand why we need to generate clarity, why I need to know what is important to me, why I need to know what is relevant, essential. And all of this sounds, oh, Vanessa, of course, this is so obvious. It is? Are you sure it is? Because sometimes we tend to forget. We tend to go with the motion, go with the autopilot, and we just don't get what is really important, what is critical. So this is critical. If we don't set up the scope on this way, for sure, in April, your project is in a drawer somewhere. You don't keep up. Okay? So this was the first topic. First step. Any questions so far? I know I would open in the end, but if you have any questions, you can put on the chat. I can hear you. We can even open for questions anytime. But I want you to be really sure that it's clear for you, okay? Okay, imagine you know your project now. What are your work streams? How many work streams you could break this project? When I'm talking about being healthier this year, my Vanessa Healthy Version project, I can break into some work streams, you know, exercise, healthier, eat healthier, mental health. You see, there are just quickly, I could find 3 work streams. So try to understand what are your work streams for your project. If I'm talking about finding a new job, I could also break into some work streams. Probably understanding my skills, what I know, what I have. So skills could be one work stream. Network could be another work stream. So we can create different work streams for your project. This helps. And again, this is nothing new for you guys. most of you, and I can see here from the list, everyone knows clearly how to do a project management. You see, I can see everyone here, Daniela, Eduardo, both Danielas, sorry, we have two Danielas, Moraes, everyone here, Laura, Tyrone, Tarek, everyone here is project manager. We just need to bring this expertise to our life, okay? It's not rocket science. So how many work streams you could be able to break your project? Identify at least, oh, sorry, one back, okay. Identify at least 5 initial steps for each one of the work streams. And again, this is just breaking down a bit more. When I say small steps, these steps should be really small, should be simple, easy to be implemented. Oh, but why? Because this brings you the motivation you need and to start the first move. We tend to create a big thing. I want to be healthier this year. But if you don't start small, if you don't start with a small step, again, you don't start, never. Most of people, and I'm talking about the perfectionists here, if you feel you are, yeah, I know the feeling, I've been there. We tend to, no, now I'm gonna eat healthier, so I decided I will never eat burger again. Of course, in the first obstacle, first hard time you will get, you eat a hamburger, and then you feel horrible about yourself, and then you eat more. And then I will talk about this in, I think it's on the 4th step. So start easy, start simple. Don't want to run a marathon on the first day. Walk 1 km. So these steps should be simple to be implemented. Set up completion dates and add them on the calendar. This is so simple, guys. So simple. From the moment it's in our calendar, things tend to happen. But we trust too much in our memory. Oh, no, tomorrow, yes, tomorrow I decide that I will start meditating. Oh, but you woke up, it's not on the agenda, you just, oh, no, maybe later, never start. So this is just a simple commitment to yourself, okay? And again, commitment, this brings a whole new webinar for you, and this can be topic for the next ones. Okay, when you commit to yourself, you respect yourself and you trust more in you. And when you trust more in yourself, you do what has to be done. This is simple as that. Okay, are you all with me? I feel everyone's so quiet today. No one is chatting. I hope you are all with me. Okay, cool. And this is a weekly, monthly practice. And it's up to you to decide what's the best. We are on listening. Cool. Thank you, guys. This is a weekly or monthly practice that you should be doing. And it's up to you to decide. Depends on on the project, depends on what you need, but you need to review and establish further objectives per work stream in the upcoming week, upcoming month. Okay, it's important because from the moment, okay, we identified here, right, the objectives, the small steps that we are talking about. You will continue establishing new small steps. So it's really important to set some time, weekly or monthly or bi-weekly, it's up to you, to review what is happening. What happened? Okay, it was too hard for me to wake up at 5 a.m. as I committed to myself, but I couldn't. Maybe you need to review. Maybe you need to adjust, and that's fine. And of course, establishing further objectives per work stream, okay? And again, add on the calendar, okay? Let's add on the calendar. Let's commit. And if you don't use calendar, it's time to start. If you use just for work, for your work-related meetings, it's time to use for yourself. It's time to set time for your meeting with yourself every morning, in the evening, whatever you need to do. If you have to study, add on the calendar. Use this as a important tool to commit to yourself. Okay. Assessing the resources. What is absolutely critical for you to start putting your plan into action? Again, oh no, you know what? I decided that I wanted to start triathlon. Oh, great. Take time to understand what is absolutely critical for you to start putting your plan into action. Don't buy the most expensive bike yet. Give your time. It's just what is critical. Maybe you can borrow from someone this bicycle that you need to start your triathlon. You know why? It's really important for you to know what you need, what you have, what is still needed, who can help you with any of those things. Okay, but sometimes we spend also a lot of money in this part. You know, I will do the best master because I decided that I want to do a project management master to go to my next level. Take time, assess, study, understand before spending a lot of money as well. Get books, read to ensure that you are on the right way, on the right path. This is really important. If you are sure, completely sure of what you need and what you want, and if you want to, yes, spend a lot of, sure, go for it. But be sure before you just, with this, again, this fresh start of January, you know, go to the sports store, buy everything, all the equipment, everything, and then 1 week later, it's all there. So make sure before doing all of that. Again, check what you need. And you can have, there are a lot of people, and here resources, I'm also talking about people, your relationships. Who you need to get support from. Who you can share this goal with. Back in April 2020, when I saw the picture in the beginning, I started to realize, to ask myself, who can help me understand what can I do to help people? At that moment, I didn't know that I wanted to do this, guys. I didn't know that. If I tell you what I was going through in terms of, I was studying different things. But those things, those moments were important for me to generate clarity. And I keep telling that, and everyone you will be sick of me telling that we need to know what we want. So, but I talked to people, I asked people, I understood with my relationships, who could support me? Because the resources are important, not only things, but our relations, you know, your partner, your friend, a close friend that you can trust, that you can share, hey, you know, I really want to make this happen. Can you help me? Can you support me on that? This is absolutely important for you to move forward, to go ahead. Exactly, a cheerleader, someone that will support you. And also, again, life happens. And on those moments where you feel frustrated, when you feel not that something is not right, this person, this resource in your project will help you. I want you guys, I think this is the most important part. Understand from you, what is your usual behavior when it comes to achieving things, you know, planning. Oh no, it's so hard for me to wake up at 5 a.m. Oh, it's so hard for me to stop drinking soda. It's so hard for me to, you know, whatever is hard for you, map this. Map what is hard for you. Assess what makes things complicated. When you know, it's also easier for you to overcome. And I will share on the next slides some ideas on daily practices that you need to bring to your routine that will help you overcome the issues. But you need to know from your previous experience what happens usually. Why, when things don't go well, what is your usual behavior? You tend to give up, you tend to find excuses, you tend to blame someone. Oh, you know, oh, the weather, oh, so terrible. Why I cannot run like this? Okay, so map these behaviors so we can understand who you are, and then it's easier to overcome. So as a daily practice, we need to set up the priorities. So from that day, you know, you wake up, and you can do this at night or tomorrow or in the morning. You need to understand, okay, what's my priority today? I need to, of course, I need to take care of my health. I have my project, you know, remember your project every day. This is your priority. Brings a healthy routine. And I want to stop here for a moment. And I know I have Dani with me. Dani Negreda is here with us. Yes, Dani is leading book club. And Neil will talk about this later. Okay. And the book that we are studying is The Atomic Habits. It's here with me. And this is really connected to this healthy daily routine. Okay, so later on, Neil will show you how you can join this book club, because we can't move without energy. And energy we get when we have a daily routine. And when I'm talking energy, I'm saying physical, mental, and emotional energy. Okay. Let's see some chat. Yes, Atomic Habits. Lovely, Mateus. So you join this book club. We will share the link later. A healthy routine is what we will sponsor you to do what you have to do. Don't wait. Motivation comes to the heaven. Oh, lights, I'm motivated today. Don't expect to wake up motivated every day, because it's not going to happen. But when you build a healthy routine and when you have healthy habits, this is what will help you to do what you have to do. This is really important question that you should do every night or in the morning. It's better actually in the day before. What the worst could happen tomorrow? I will change a bit here. I will change. But oh, Vanessa, wow, why are you so pessimist about it? No, I will explain this question. You know, you check the weather and you see it's raining and you know yourself, oh, you know, if it's raining, I will not run in the rain. You know, I want to sleep a bit more, blah, 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 blah. When you ask yourself what the worst can happen, so you don't do what you have to do, you get ready, you get prepared. Okay, if it's raining, I need to have my clothes ready. I need to go to this gym instead of running outside. You know, I will have this important meeting with my boss, or I have this interview and I don't want anything to go wrong. So how you can prepare yourself for the worst scenario, for the worst thing that could happen. If you have a busy day, you are on a healthier in a project that you need to eat healthier, how you can prepare yourself to don't go to a fast food. Does this make sense to you all, guys? I hope yes. So I'm not, everyone who knows me knows I'm an optimistic, but we need to get ready. And this is the question that will make you ready for the days that things can go wrong. And sorry, this is most important. Don't let a stumble be the end of the journey. You will make mistakes. You will fail sometimes. And that's fine. Just continue. Oh, the rain game, the rain won. The fast food won. Okay, move on. Move on. Okay, just keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop. And this is the key, the secret key I was telling you guys. Celebrate our successes. From the moment that we fail, we are always pushing ourselves too hard. You know, I knew you wouldn't do it. Oh, Vanessa, I knew you didn't commit to yourself. You see, yeah, you can't make it. We are so hard on us when things don't go well. We should take the same energy we do when we fail to put ourselves down, is to celebrate when things go well. Celebrate our success. And when I'm saying successes, I'm saying the small steps every day that you manage to achieve, that you manage to do, that you manage to achieve. So celebrate it. Okay? And could be anything. Could be, you know what? I managed to I will talk about my experience. For the last 3 years, almost 3 years, I have been working in 2 jobs. I was working and I was studying on my spare work. I was coaching clients on my outside my business hours. So it's not easy. But from the moment I managed to do, you know, wow, one more lesson in this master's. Great, Vanessa, you are on the right path. So I was celebrating with myself, and it could be, you know, a time with yourself. You know, I will watch Netflix now, but I was not letting Netflix take me out of my goals, but I was giving myself some, you know, some treat. You know, you deserve. Enjoy your free time. This is celebrating your success. Share with someone. You know, cheer. Yeah, be your own cheerleader on this. This is the secret for you to also keep moving. Exactly, a glass of wine, a cup of tea. So I will pause for a moment. There will be open questions more. I will open more for questions, but I just want to see if you are all with me. I want to see your faces, guys. So let's see who opened. Yeah, the camera. Oh, lovely. Yes, I can see a lot of lovely faces here. Cool. I'm happy. That's nice. Oh, I miss you, Dani. Yeah, you. Oh, cool. So you may be asking now, what to do when life happens? Oh, I'm not sure how to implement. How can I keep focus? I still don't know if my plan is aligned with what is important to me. What about the actions that are not under my control? You know, there are a lot of questions that you may asking yourself, you know, but takes time. Takes time, and you need to be gentle to yourself. You need to be yes, gentle, I think it's the word. You need to be to calm, right? Let me see that. Yeah, kind, exactly, kind. Let me just see if I'm missing something. Okay, good. How can we carry on this journey together? Okay, this journey can be easier with my help. I can help you to achieve these plans. So I will take this opportunity. I will ask for your permission just to quickly show you my program, how I have been working and have been supporting people to put their plans into action. But even before that, to generating clarity. So I will explain a bit about this program that I created to support professionals, mainly major events, but any person who would like to get more clarity, to understand how to achieve your plans, okay? So I just brought this, I just received this today from a client, Simone, and she was, we worked together last November, and she was really struggling with organizing her business and putting her health as a priority. So I managed to help her to change some mindset, to stop procrastinating and to act. So she has been practicing what I taught her during these 3 months. And it's amazing how she started to make things. And I talked to her this month, last week actually. And one thing that is really important that she told me, she said, Vanessa, you taught me how to say no to others. And this is a lesson that I really want you all to know. When we say no to someone, we are saying yes to ourselves, and we are prioritizing ourselves. So it's really, it was a really nice experience we had together, Simone and myself, and facilitating this process for her was great. So I just wanted to show you guys this testimonial from her. And it's really, her changes are really connected to what we talked today, to putting plans into action, to build a plan and actually start implementing. Okay, so I created a program which is called Life Operating Plan. And for the business, the major event business experts here, LOP, we love acronyms, we love SOP, VOP, and I said, you know, I think this is the best acronym that I could bring to this program. So this is a program that I designed to support you building your life ops plan. So from setting up a mindset to make any changes you need to do to align these changes to this long-term goal, your long-term and goals and values, making sure these are implemented. Okay, we use high performance elements that will connect you to this next level of yourself, this next version of yourself. So I want to bring you some objectives. So first of all, generate clarity about your goals. What is your values, your purpose? Adjust the focus of the path. Develop high performance skills with ease, productivity, energy levels, presence to ensure those changes. Design your lifestyle and align it with your career path. Develop a growth mindset that will drive the implementation. An action plan that will align with this reality. And through this accountability that we will do from progress follow-ups during the phase of the implementation plan. Okay, so if you want to know more about this, I would suggest you to book a call with me. You can use this QR code so we can figure out if this is for you. Okay, so book a call with me if you want to know more about the program. We can understand together if I'm a good coach for you, if you are a good coachee for me, and we can talk. It's gonna be, this discovery call will take 1 hour. So it's actually a session that will give you a lot of clarity already. So I really would like to have a lot of discovery calls with you guys to ensure that we can check if this program would fit your needs now. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now I would like to get questions from you. I really hope you have questions, any comments that you want to share, any insights. I would love to hear from you now. So I will stop a bit. I will pause. I will stop talking. And if anyone wants to open the mic to comment, I would be really keen to listen to you.
I think there's an interesting comment from Ilva, which she says, we should be kind to ourselves, but at the same time, we should also be disciplined and sometimes even strict to follow and do the decided actions that we have planned before.
Exactly, Ilva. We need to find this balance, right? We need to find a balance between being tough and at the same time kind. We cannot be too tough or too smooth, too kind. So we need to find a balance. But from the moment you set up your goals, and that's why it's so important to set the small, easy, simple, small steps, because you tend to achieve and you tend to continue. You tend to progress. That's the word I want to say. So small steps helps you progress. And this is really important. You are so right. My main takeaway was the weekly month check-in with myself. I'm going to schedule that for a Saturday evening ahead of the week to see how I'm getting on. Otherwise, life flies past. Exactly, Laura. I think it's really key for us to set some time a week to understand, okay, what I want to achieve on this week, what I want to get from this week. And again, we can just set up, for my week, I want to do this small step for this project that probably will take longer than we just need to be to ensure that we are moving, we are progressing. I'm not familiar with the term work stream. Is it a form of activity that would fit our project goals? It's like a sub-project, Andrea. Could be something. So if we are talking about my project is Vanessa Healthier Version 2023. So my work streams, I will divide in probably three: eating healthier, exercising, and my mental health. So these are different work streams as part of my bigger project, Being Healthier, this year. Okay, so tell me if this makes sense for you. Thank you for your time and words. Thank you for the motivation you bring to us. No worries, Eduardo. Happy to help. Daniela, you've mentioned the importance of support. I agree. We go much further with the right company. A coach is a great way to start, someone to hold hands and show us the first steps to keep moving. Exactly, exactly. I think when we have help, when we have the right help, you told right. So unfortunately, sometimes we don't get the support that we expect from the closest people that we have. But don't worry. The important thing is to find the right support. Go with your own, find your tribe. I think that's it. Find your own tribe. You know, if you want to be healthier, find this healthier tribe. You know, if you want to, you know, I really want to develop my French because I really, you know, I want to take as a next step my French. You know, just find these people who want the same goals as you, right? I think it's gonna make sense. Okay, I can see some people joining us, Neil. I think it's the problem with the
time.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. It was my mistake. So
yeah, guys, we had some issues with the time zone, but this session was recorded. We are reaching out to the end. I just finished the content. I'm getting comments now with the audience, some questions. We are really sorry for this inconvenience, okay? Daniela said something. Yes, the tribe is crucial. It's exactly the quote from Atomic Habits that I have separated for the WhatsApp group this week. Yes, Daniela, synchronicity. That's amazing. That's amazing. Lovely. That's lovely. I heard somewhere this, and I try to do it. In the beginning of the day, I think about what are the three things that I need to do. So at the end of the day, I can say that they might successful. Maybe it was even you on the October session. That's exactly, and I will add that on this activity sheet that I will send to everyone. So we can make sure that you have this on your daily practices, Eva. If people tend to, you know, we love to do lists and we love the feeling of checking. Oh, I did it. But sometimes the to-do lists are full of bullshit, full of things that will not reach you to the goal. So if you set just 3 things, important things on the day, it will help you. You know, doesn't matter if you do 10 things, but these 3 main things should be done. These 3 main things are the things that will put you on move. And then you can say at the end of the day, yes, I did great. I did my priorities. Because if you don't do what's your priority, in the end of the day, you did 10, 20 things and you feel like, what? I have done nothing today. Am I right? Okay, about the work stream, sorry that I don't get it. No worries, Livia, I'm here for that. It's like a small task that we work on a daily order. It's before that. The small tasks are those small steps that we identify. Think of a bigger project, okay? So let me give you an example. I would say my business, setting up my new career, I should say. my new career was my project from the last 2 years. My work streams were basically getting ready. So my first big, it's like sub projects of this bigger project. Okay, so for my project, new career of Vanessa. One work stream was studying. Another work stream was network. Another work stream was setting up the business. So you see, there are 3 bigger things that I had to create smaller steps for each one of those work streams. Okay, and with these small steps under each one of these sub-projects is exactly what you will be doing on a daily basis.